Have you ever found yourself pondering whether she's sending you quiet clues or if you're simply overanalyzing her every move? There are times when the hints she drops are as clear as day, yet many men overlook them because they're not attuned to the right indicators. In this video, we're embarking on an intriguing journey to uncover 6 unmistakable signs that a woman is interested in taking your connection to a physical level, all while weaving in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. These signals may be understated, but once you know where to look, they become impossible to miss. Stick with me, because grasping these cues could transform the way you view attraction forever. Sign 1. Eye contact that lingers. Eye contact stands as one of the most potent forms of unspoken communication between people. When a woman holds your gaze longer than a fleeting glance, it transcends mere politeness. It's a powerful hint of physical attraction. Through the Stoic lens, we're trained to stay alert to the subtle messages woven into our surroundings, and this is a perfect case in point. Picture a scenario where you're deep in conversation, and rather than breaking away after a brief moment, she keeps her eyes locked on yours, stretching the silence into something meaningful. This isn't a coincidence, it's a deliberate act, a silent invitation to step into a deeper, wordless bond. She might pair it with a gentle smile or a softening of her features, crafting an intimate vibe where verbal exchange takes a back seat. For a man guided by Stoicism, this calls for a steady, mindful presence. Resist the urge to fidget or overthink. Hold her gaze with the same poised confidence she's offering, letting the moment unfold naturally. Stoicism urges us to embrace the present and interpret the signals others send our way. Her prolonged look is a subtle challenge, testing your awareness and inviting you to mirror her interest without needing a spoken cue. So when you catch her eyes lingering on you, stay calm, meet her gaze with assurance, and let your composed demeanor lead the way. Sign 2. Touch that feels purposeful. Touch is a profound, non-verbal language of attraction, and when a woman reaches out with intention, it's far from a casual brush. It's a sign she feels at ease with you and is exploring the edges of physical closeness. The secret lies in the purpose behind her touch. Stoicism hones our ability to stay rooted in the now, noticing details others might breeze past. If her hand rests on your arm, a beat longer than necessary, or if she lightly grazes your shoulder or lets her fingers settle on your knee for a fleeting second, these aren't random acts. They're her way of gauging your reaction, signaling her comfort and interest in drawing nearer. Stoicism fosters emotional steadiness while sharpening our perception, urging us not to leap into excitement, but to decipher the deeper intent. A Stoic man doesn't get carried away by the thrill of contact. Instead, he recognizes it as a marker of her attraction and a quiet nudge to deepen the connection. These touches may seem minor, but their repetition and context are telling. If she keeps finding excuses to reach out, it's an open invitation. Stay composed as Stoicism advises, but don't dismiss the opportunity she's presenting. With calm awareness, you can navigate this moment with confidence. Sign 3. She seeks private conversations. When a woman deliberately carves out time to speak with you alone, it's a strong indicator of her deeper interest. This isn't just about escaping the crowd, it's her way of fostering a more personal, potentially intimate link. In a bustling social scene, if she pulls you aside for a breath of fresh air, suggests a one-on-one coffee break, or initiates a late-night text exchange, these aren't haphazard choices. They're calculated steps to capture your full attention. Stoicism emphasizes self-awareness and clarity in our exchanges, and a Stoic man sees this private outreach as a window into her vulnerability and desire to grow closer, shielded from outside eyes. By initiating these secluded moments, she's dipping her toes into deeper waters, curious if you'll match her interest and engage on a more profound level. Though she may not voice her intentions outright, the act of seeking solitude speaks volumes. It's an invitation to explore your chemistry in a quieter, more intimate space. A Stoic approach is vital here. Stay centered, observant, and unrushed. Don't jump to assumptions, but seize the chance before you. This ability to read her intent while maintaining composure is a cornerstone of Stoic insight. Sign 4. Flirtatious body language. Flirtatious body language is a subtle yet potent clue that a woman's interest runs deep, often speaking louder than words. Stoicism encourages us to tune into nonverbal hints, which often reveal a person's true feelings. Start by noticing her posture. Does she lean in when you speak or mimic your movements? These are signs of comfort and a desire to bridge the gap between you, creating intimacy without a single word. Stoicism calls for calm observation, letting you spot these shifts without getting swept up in eagerness. Watch for playful habits too, like her twirling her hair or touching her face. These are unconscious signs of excitement when she's drawn to someone. Pay attention to her legs or feet as well. If they're angled toward you, it's a subconscious pull toward what she desires. Add in steady eye contact with a smile or a slight head tilt, and she's signaling an openness to more. As a Stoic, stay grounded while picking up on these cues. Avoid hasty moves. Pair confidence with patience, responding in a way that builds mutual intrigue. Observe without clinging, and act only when the moment feels right. Sign 5. She frequently compliments your appearance. Compliments are a form of flattery, but when they focus on your appearance with regularity, they carry a deeper weight. If a woman often remarks on how you look, it's a sign she's paying close attention to your presence and how it affects her. These aren't just offhand comments about a new outfit. They're personal, recurring praises that hint at physical and emotional attraction. Stoicism teaches us to remain unaffected by praise, but that doesn't mean overlooking the intent behind it. When she admires your physique, your smile, or the way you carry yourself, especially in private moments, it's her subtle way of expressing desire. These remarks often come laced with admiration and curiosity, drawn to your confidence and demeanor. A Stoic man acknowledges these compliments as potential signals of her interest without letting them inflate his ego. Stay steady, letting your natural confidence shine through. She's handing you the keys to her attraction, and a composed response keeps the connection alive. Sign 6. She brings up sexual topics. One of the boldest signs of a woman's interest in intimacy is when she weaves sexual themes or playful innuendos into your talks. This isn't a slip-up, it's a deliberate test to see how you'll react. And if you're open to the idea, women often approach this with finesse, dropping hints or teasing remarks rather than diving straight into explicit territory. From a Stoic standpoint, staying composed and mindful is key. Stoicism keeps us from being ruled by impulses, allowing us to respond with control. When she shares a flirty story or references a suggestive movie line, she's gauging your comfort level and seeking a matching vibe. A Stoic man listens closely, reads her body language, and replies with thoughtfulness, neither overly eager nor withdrawn. This openness about sexual topics is a green light for deeper connection, but it demands patience and careful engagement. By staying cool and responding wisely, you show her you're attuned to her signals on a meaningful level, not just chasing a physical thrill. Stoicism isn't about ignoring the messages people send, it's about mastering our reactions to them. This philosophy reminds us we can't control others, only how we respond. In matters of attraction, this mindset is invaluable. If you've spotted these 6 signs, she's likely extending an invitation for a closer bond. But a true Stoic doesn't charge in recklessly or pursue desperately. He watches with patience, waits for the perfect moment, and acts with calm, assured confidence. Rushing or letting emotions take over can lead to missteps, but a Stoic approach brings clarity and trust in the process. She's already showing interest, so there's no need to force it. Timing, as always, is everything. If you found this exploration of Stoicism and attraction insightful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to stay connected with our deep dives into Stoic philosophy and its everyday applications, especially in relationships. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so you never miss a video. There's so much more to uncover about human nature through a Stoic perspective. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one.